All right, so like I said in last video, we got taillights. We just need to install them. So we have both rear taillights and the third brake light, and this is what it would normally look like stock factory. And I wasn't a big fan of that. I think, the red doesn't really look that good, and I mean, there's really no red on this car besides the ZL1 logo up here. It's really the only other red. The brake calipers are silver, the wheels are like this alloy color. I don't know what kind of color that is, but there's no red on this car. So I think, why not just change them to those clear tail lights that we have. Got them for $200 off Marketplace. Thought they were a great deal. They're GM. $200 for all three. And yeah, so let's get into the video. Okay, so first step into this process is getting this piece off right here. So it has 3 of these pop clips. You just get the screwdriver in here if you can. Pop out the top, and then you pop out the bottom piece. And then you do that for all 3. You probably shouldn't put it back like I just did, but and there we go. Now this top piece should come out like so. We can grab this, put it right here. Okay, so I'm gonna grab this, move that down. Okay, so now that we're in here, you can see right here there is a screw, or I guess you can't really see. Right there. So there's a screw here, and then there's 2 screws right here and right here. So the way you're gonna get to that, you're gonna fold this back, open this up, and it can all go back. So you're gonna wanna open it up like that. Okay, so I just quickly grabbed a 5/16. That's what I'm using, and it worked, and it's working. So just undo it. There'll be 3 bolts, one here, and then the one in the back over here. After you pop the 3 bolts out, there is 2 little push tabs in the back. I'm not sure if I can really show you, but there's 2 little push tabs back in there. Now, those are a little weird, so sometimes you'll need like a little thing to tap them in with. I use the hammer, so I guess tap them out with. There's this little pin thing right here. You can see it's poking out. You can tap that a little bit. Just tap that, and then come back to the back, and there's 2 of these little push tabs. All right, I'm pretty sure I got it out, but you just want to use even force on it. Pull it out, and that came out really easy. Then you want to come in here, use that flathead again, and on the bottom side, see the clip right there. Go ahead and pop that up. There we go. Okay, so we got the old passenger side tail light off. These are the exact same, just one's clear. It's already got the harness on it and everything. So we just come in here, plug the harness back up, these things just like that. Gonna put that down here, a little space for it. It's gonna sit. And then just align everything back up the way it came out. Okay, now we have one taillight in, plugged up. Just can see if they work real quick. If we hit the key, unlock, they work just like this side. They look the exact same. When you lock it, they're clear. So we're going to do the same exact thing on this side, and I'll get back to you when that's done, and then we'll work on the top. Alright, now that we have the driver's side done, we can go ahead and put this bezel back on both sides and get those installed, and we will after move on to the third brake light. Okay, now these are all the tree style push pins. So I guess what you're supposed to do is try to rip them out because they're in there like a tree, so this is usually the easiest way. Alright, so there's supposed to be two T15 bolts that are in here. Let's see if we can get an eye on them, and I can see them right here. Okay, now I've used a gift card, and these two clips will be in the middle right here. You want to pop those out, but if you're popping them out this way, all this is like the residue from the thing, but if you're popping it out from here and you just wedge it in, these clips will end up falling out if you take the bolts out. You didn't need to do these. I think it was just these two you needed to do, and then the clamps are in there. But now we can undo this and get this glue off of here. Okay, I took a quick break there, but I eventually got the light out. This was a pain in the butt to get out. You kind of just have to like pull this part down, and then this stays in there, so you gotta like kind of fish it out with a flathead or something. But now we have all this adhesive. Someone said that an eraser should be good for this, so we're gonna try that. Alright, so as you can see, we got most of the thin stuff, or the thick stuff off. The thin stuff is what's still on there. But I think we're probably ready to put the new one in. I was seeing that the actual tip of the pencil works better than an eraser does. So, yeah, but that's pretty much smooth as can be. I don't want to spend much time on it, but we're gonna go ahead and put the light back in right now. Okay, now I finally got it bolted up, and the two brackets on the outsides you're gonna want to leave on. I figured this out the hard way. You want to leave on this bracket and this bracket, or I guess swap over the brackets. So put this bracket on, that bracket on, slip it in, then it'll stay in. Then you want to come up in here and get those two through this hole, put both of those brackets in, and now it's sturdy. So I'm gonna go ahead and reverse everything that I just did here and all this. So we'll reverse all that and then get a final look once we're done.